The price of the latest BrahMos Block 3 variant is $3.5 million. BrahMos Extended Range variant costs $4.85 million, while the air-launched variant costs $5.5 million, which makes it very expensive, and India currently has the capacity to produce 15 missiles per month. Keeping in mind that Russia is running out of precision-guided cruise missiles due to shortage of Western chips, the top brass of the Indian Army have now decided to allow proposals from the private sector companies to develop short to medium-range cruise missiles that are cheaper to manufacture and can be mounted on 8x8 vehicles to increase their mobility. Several private sector companies had offered to develop low-cost tactical cruise missiles that will be cheaper to manufacture, and its production can be ramped up when required. The Army is currently studying multiple proposals that have been offered and will soon select a few companies for prototype development. The Indian Army wants to have high local content so that production is not affected by the global supply chain crisis. Solar Industries have offered to develop a variety of ultra-low-cost cruise missiles with a range from 150 kilometers to 700 kilometers. The DRDO is also working on a long-range subsonic cruise missile that will have a range of 1,500 kilometers, but the program is still in the developmental stage, and it might not be ready for production for a few more years. The Indian Army has issued a request for proposal for the procurement of 250 all-terrain vehicles under emergency procurement through fast-track procedure and under Buy Indian category. The vehicles must weigh less than 2 tons and have at least 60% indigenous content and should accommodate 4 personnel including a driver. It should be powered by a 150 horsepower engine and have a range of at least 400 kilometers, a maximum speed of at least 40 kilometers per hour, and can be operated at an altitude of 17,000 feet and minimum temperature of -20 degrees Celsius. It should have inbuilt cold engine start system and must have a minimum payload capacity of at least 600 kilograms and towing capacity of at least 600 kilograms. The vehicles must be heli-portable by Chinook helicopter for underslung and should be paradroppable. The Defense Ministry has said that the DRDO has launched a testing and evaluation facility for sonar systems called SPACE, also known as Submersible Platform for Acoustic Characterization and Evaluation. The uniqueness of this facility lies in the specially designed submersible platform, which can be lowered up to depths of 100 meters using a series of synchronously operated winches. This state-of-the-art facility will be used for evaluating sonar systems that will be fitted on various platforms including ships, submarines, and helicopters. The SPACE facility is based on the concept, design and requirements projected by Naval Physical and Oceanographic Laboratory Kochi and has been constructed by L&T Shipbuilding. The Indian Army will activate the first squadron of Prachand light combat helicopters at the Missimari Air Base in Assam this month. That will be part of the aviation brigade tasked with defending the strategic region. 5 Prachand helicopters have arrived at the Missimari base and are being integrated with other brigade assets ahead of a formal induction this month. The brigade already has a squadron of Rudu attack helicopters armed with Mistral air-to-air missiles, as well as specialized UAV unit to keep an eye on the line of actual control. Amid the massive 18-day air exercise between the Air Force of India and France in the western sector, the Indian Air Force chief held wide-ranging talks with his French counterpart, focusing on ways to boost bilateral military cooperation and strengthen cooperation in areas of mutual interest in the backdrop of various geopolitical developments. The French Air Force chief also met the Indian Army chief and discussed aspects of defense cooperation between both the defense forces.
Omar dropped it.